The overachiever. This student treats school like a full-time mission. Their notes are color-coded, deadlines are tracked weeks ahead, and group projects somehow become their responsibility, even when nobody asked. Teachers usually trust them because they stay consistent, and classmates often rely on them during exams. In many schools, this type of student becomes the example others are compared to. While they often succeed academically, they can also place enormous pressure on themselves without realizing it. The procrastinator. This student delays almost everything until the final possible moment. Homework gets started late at night, projects are rushed the day before submission, and studying usually begins only when panic appears. Despite this, some procrastinators still manage to get decent results because they work surprisingly well under pressure. Over time, though, the constant stress can become exhausting. Many students fall into this pattern simply because they struggle with focus or motivation rather than laziness. The quiet student. This student rarely speaks unless necessary. In classrooms filled with louder personalities, they often disappear into the background, even when they understand the material perfectly well. Teachers may mistake silence for confusion. The quiet students are often careful observers. They tend to listen more than they talk, noticing details others miss. Class clown. This student turns ordinary lessons into entertainment. They crack jokes, imitate teachers, or make random comments that send the classroom into laughter. Sometimes they genuinely enjoy making people happy, while other times humor becomes a way to hide boredom or insecurity. Schools have always had students like this, because classrooms naturally create tension, and humor helps release it. When balanced well, class clowns can make school feel less stressful for everyone around them. The teacher's favorite. This student has a strong relationship with teachers, whether through good behavior, participation, or reliability. They answer questions regularly, stay respectful, and are often trusted with responsibilities around the classroom. Other students sometimes become jealous of the attention they receive, even when the student did nothing wrong. In reality, teachers usually favor students who make their work easier and create a positive environment. The gamer student. This student balances school with a deep interest in video games. Sometimes gaming is simply a hobby, but for others it becomes their main social world after classes end. They may stay awake late playing competitive matches and arrive at school exhausted the next morning. Modern student life has changed dramatically because online gaming communities are now a major part of teenage culture worldwide. Many gamer students become highly knowledgeable about technology, strategy, and online communication. The athlete. This student's identity is closely connected to sports. Their schedules are often packed with practice sessions, competitions, and training after school. Balancing academics with athletics requires discipline, especially in schools where sports programs are highly competitive. Athlete students usually gain teamwork skills early because success in sports depends heavily on cooperation and routine. The social butterfly. This student seems to know everyone. They move easily between friend groups, start conversations naturally, and somehow hear every piece of school gossip before anyone else. Social butterflies often make school environments feel more connected because they bridge different groups together. In many cases, their strongest skill is emotional awareness rather than academics. They understand people quickly and adapt to different personalities with ease. The ghost student. This student attends class quietly, avoids attention, and somehow passes through entire semesters without anyone knowing much about them. They are not unpopular or disliked. They are simply distant. Teachers may struggle to remember their names, and classmates may only notice them near the end of the year. Ghost students exist in almost every school because large educational systems can easily make people feel invisible.